how Supreme's like crazy and pricey. Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. Before we start this one off, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and smash that like button. We got a lot of content coming out, so you definitely want to stay tuned. And we are in a new background because we are working on rearranging a new filming room. It is in the process, but enough about that. For today's video, we are going to be doing the 5 tips that I got for you that you should know before you even consider buying anything Supreme. So this is a list that I just came up with. I think that these are really important to know. So starting off with number 5, you gotta know a little bit about the brand if you are gonna consume it, because that just does not look good on your part if you're just consuming it just strictly for the hype. Know a little bit about the culture, where it began from. I'm here to give you a little bit of that information. So Supreme was a skateboarding brand. It opened its first skate shop in 1994. James Jerbaya was the founder, and it was in New York City. Ever since then, it has expanded so much throughout the entire world. They got shops in Japan, in the US, in the UK, just everywhere is popping for Supreme. The hype around it is insane. It's really been incorporated into hypebeast fashion and streetwear. So now that we know a little bit about the brand, let's go on to number 4, which is really important because you gotta know the market. Make sure that you know how much each individual piece is going for, and make sure that it's actually a piece that Supreme released. You don't want to be that dimwit who buys a Supreme piece that was, first of all, never released, or that dude that overpays on a piece that it really doesn't go for that much. Specifically like the Olive Box logo, paying over 2K, close to 3K, and taking a big fat L. So yes, I am a little guilty of this, and I've learned from that mistake to make sure I know the value. I ended up buying a piece from a consignment shop for an outrageous price. The Olive Box logo from 2011 do not go for like the upper 2K, closer to 3K. You could probably find them around maybe like 1500. I kind of overpaid on that, and you learn from your mistakes. So moving on to number 3, if you do not want to pay any resale prices and want to get the prices for retail, you gotta know how the Supreme drops work. So Supreme goes by season. They have the spring, summer, and the fall, winter season. And when they are in season, Supreme releases every Thursday. If you are fortunate enough to have a Supreme shop near you, like LA or New York, then you are able to sign up, and then they'll text you like a time slot when you can come in. And for the really big releases like the box logos, if you get a late time, you can pretty much kiss your chances goodbye of getting that piece. Also, for people who do not live anywhere near a Supreme store, you're in luck because you are able to buy online. Supreme drops every Thursday. They drop real early in the morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time, but you need to take into consideration that for online drops, there are lots of people who use bots, and those bots honestly eat up the website. So if you're trying to get like a exclusive release like the box logos or the North Face, it is possible to hit manually, but you should just keep in mind that there are high chances you are going to take an L. So Scott, if I can't buy off Supreme on retail release day, how am I gonna get the Supreme? Well, I got number 2 for you. Where can you buy Supreme? Knowledge that everyone should know. So some places you can buy Supreme that are legit are Facebook groups. Make sure you're in the really good ones. I recommend Supreme Box Logos Only, or maybe Band LA. They got a lot of dope people there with heat. And then we also got consignment shops. There's so many of them, like Urban Necessities, Soul Stage, the Mag Park, the list goes on. And also there are, believe it or not, there are some legit people on Instagram. Specifically, I want to shout out Kix Naramas. Sorry if I butchered that, but he is located in Japan. His Instagram posts fire every day, pretty much. He's got like the old vintage box logos and just like pretty much anything you could imagine when it comes to like the TNF Night and Day or like the Royal Blue Box logo. He just drops so much heat, and I know those ones are a little more pricier, and Your best bet if you are on a budget is to go through Facebook groups. They got the best prices. So moving on to the last number one tip that I got for you guys. It is the most important. I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you do a legit check. Do a legit check. Do a legit check. Do a legit check. I said it so many times because it's so important, because Supreme box logos and just Supreme pieces in general, the fakes are so good. If you don't know what you're looking at or don't know what you're doing, there's a good chance that you might be duped and pay resale value for a piece that's like worth nothing. And we don't want to do that, so we're here to help you out. So make sure you legit check or post them on forums or Facebook groups that have a lot of people who have knowledge. People want to help you out, and if you do have a consignment shop near you and you have the piece in hand and you already bought it, then you can go ahead and take it in, and if it turns out fake, hopefully you paid with PayPal's invoice so that you can get your money back. Alright, so that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. This video is more for people who do not understand like Supreme at all, or don't even know about it, but might think about getting into the culture. I know there's lots of people who already know about like the streetwear, Supreme, the releases, but there are actually lots of people who have no idea how this thing works, or how like resell and buying, even how Supreme's like crazy in prices. It's crazy. But yeah, so hopefully you guys found this information useful, and let me know what other information you might want to see. Till next time, we'll see you in the next one.